The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Jesus withdrew toward the sea with his disciples. A large number of people followed from Galilee and from Judea, hearing what he was doing. A large number of people came to him, also from Jerusalem, from Idumea, and from beyond the Jordan, and from the neighborhood of Tyre and Sidon. He told his disciples to have a boat ready for him because of the crowd, so that they would not crush him. He had cured many, and as a result, those who had diseases were pressing upon him to touch him. And whenever unclean spirits saw him, they would fall down before him and shout, "You are the Son of God." He warned them sternly not to make him known. The Gospel of the Lord. On New Year's, my wife and I downloaded a Ascension Press podcast, and it's Bible in a Year. And so each day you get read about 20 minutes worth of scripture and also get commentary on that. And so right now we're still in Genesis, but it also talks a little bit about Job and also Proverbs. And so we're going through that right now. And it is amazing when sin enters the world, how much disunity and separation, breakup, brokenness enters the world. And you had Adam and Eve, and so that, with their sin, broke off the relationship between God and man. So gates of heaven are closed, death enters the world. Cain kills Abel, and so that destroys a family, and Cain is sort of exiled. And then there's lots of other things going on, but eventually you get to Esau and Jacob, the twins, Abraham, Isaac, so Isaac's sons. And Esau comes out first of the womb, and then followed by Jacob holding on to his heel, it says. And so Esau is the oldest. He gets the birthright, and he gets the blessing from his father to continue on this great promise that was made to his grandfather, Abraham. And Jacob kind of tricks him, his younger brother, into getting his birthright for a bowl of soup. And then later on, his mother joins in the conniving, and they trick his father, Isaac, when he's old, and he ends up giving Jacob the blessing so that he continues the line of Abraham, Isaac, and then Jacob and his 12 sons. And so that really ticks off his older brother Esau. So Jacob flees. He doesn't go just down the street or to the next town. He goes all the way to Iran, like 1,200 miles away, to get away from his brother, and he lives with his mom's brother. And 20 years later, another thing, he comes back. He's got his 12 sons, his one daughter, his 4 wives, and on the trip back, a Hivite named Shechem rapes Dinah, one of his only daughter. And the brothers really get hacked off at that, and they go kill all the male Hivites. So now you have more disunity, more dysfunction, more brokenness with one tribe hating another tribe, and after each other. And it just goes on and on. And so in today's gospel, Jesus is a point of unity. Jesus reverses this trend of brokenness and further division and brings people together. Just before, or as it even described in this gospel, Jesus was curing many, many people. He'd cured a man with a withered hand on a Sabbath in front of the Pharisees and everything. Word of that spread. And then he's lots of other cures and casting out demons. And so people hear about what he's doing. And so the pagans are coming to see him. So north to Tyre and Sidon. So that's like in Syria. And then the local folks from Galilee, from Jerusalem, from Judea, they're coming to see Jesus on the lake. And then all the way south to Idumea, so that's a place that's close to the southern end of the Dead Sea. So it's like an area between Mobile and Baton Rouge. All these people have heard about it, and they're coming to see Jesus. And they're coming because they want to be healed, but also they hear about the peace that Jesus brings. And they want to see that. They want to experience this peace that Jesus brings. So Jesus comes not only to heal us, although he certainly did a lot of healing and continues to do that because of his compassion and love for us, but the main reason he came was to transform us, to change us from this brokenness that we have, causing further division, to bring us into unity through him. And it's only through him that we can get that unity. And so today, we should be excited and want to find Jesus and seek him out with enthusiasm, just like those crowds that were following him, coming to him. They were so huge that he had to go out in the boat to get away from them so that he could talk to them from the water and not be crushed. And pray that he transforms us through his graces so that we can be like him, so that we can follow in his ways, and we too then can become points of unity for those around us, those in our family, our neighborhood, and our country.